My first experience was actually as a young child because my father was in Farmhouse. And as it turns out, a lot of the people we hung out with as a family when I was young were Farmhouse people. But as I went through the process of Rush and looked at a lot of different organizations, Farmhouse emerged as, really, to be honest, the only one that really fit my goals and my way of thinking about things.
My mother and dad were a great help to my life, but neither of them had the opportunity to have a college education, and whatever they knew about fraternities wasn't good, So I guess one of the reasons when I decided I wasn't going to go pledge a fraternity in my freshman year is one, I hadn't quite figured out how to tell that story back home. But as I got more involved on the college campus, and as a sophomore, I pledged Farmhouse.
Decided I wanted to be in a fraternity and picked out 5 houses to rush that spring, Farmhouse being one of the 5. And they immediately distinguished themselves from the other 4 and invited me into the house in the fall, and I accepted. That was 50 years ago, 1966.
Well, my dad was a farmhouser in the 80s, and when I was coming to college, he encouraged me to look at it and didn't push too hard. But what I realized is that all of his good friends that he had kept in contact with were farmhouse men, and then all of their kids who were my age were going to be in Farmhouse. And when I realized the values that they stand for as a fraternity, and I saw that they were motivated, I decided that Farmhouse was the place for me.
Dr. Miles McKee was a very trusted friend and mentor, and I was thinking about pledging a fraternity. However, my father and mother were very anti-Greek organizations. He says, mark on the map where your father lives. Miles McKee crawled in an old green rattle-trap Chevy pickup and drove 100 miles west and spent a half a day convincing my father and mother that I should be a Farmhouse man. That is the start of Farmhouse for me.
Farmhouse is one of those organizations that I think is exceedingly rare. Even in 1905, they were concerned about transparency. Even in 1905, they were concerned about integrity. It's in our creed, it's what we expect of our brothers, and I can't think of any other organization that exemplifies that more than Farmhouse.
Farmhouse is important for the same reasons that it's been important for the many decades that it's been around. It provides housing, obviously, but it provides fellowship and a context for knowing what's right and wrong and having the courage to do what's right.
I really have yet to find a concentration of more engaged, more intelligent, high-character individuals with really great leadership skills than I've found in Farmhouse.
The richness of Farmhouse is in the diversity of its chapters, and we start to think more broadly about what Farmhouse is and the men that we attract into our fraternity from around North America. We realize that that diversity makes us stronger.
I think what Farmhouse offers that you can't get very many other places in college is learning to build a team, learning to be on a team together.
There's a difference between leadership and management, and I saw that at Farmhouse.
Farmhouse means to me some of the highest ideals that you could possibly have in life, and being part of that is really important to me.
Farmhouse is a great place to succeed.
In the end, it's all about continuing the legacy that we were lucky enough to be part of all those years ago.
And I'm real proud, very, very, very proud to tell my Farmhouse story.